I'm Scott Allen Miller. This is the 21st of March 2022. This is my daily vlog of life in Latin America. I'm here in León, Nicaragua. This is the barrio of Laborio. I am on 2nd, which is a street I don't often show, and I decided to start Monday's vlog from up here because you see this blue house right here? I love this house. It's adorable, and I walk past it all the time, and I decided it was gonna be where I start the show. And I'm able to do that because it's my show. So that's what we're doing. There it is. I'm gonna walk past it, then I'm gonna head west on 2nd because we haven't been down there in a little while. We're gonna head down there. But today I'm recording on the GoPro 9 as I normally do. Today for the first time with the ND32 neutral density filter. So we're gonna test that out. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon as I step off the incredibly high sidewalk here. And it is brutal sunlight. It is about as bright as it can possibly be. It is something. As I'm recording this, we're gonna see this blue house here a little bit. It is pretty close to 100 degrees. It's been 98 several days recently, and this feels noticeably warmer. We are really, really warm. Let's see if I can get some more of this house in here, because it really is. It's just normal corner house, just adorable. I love the style. It's very much my thing. All right, we are heading west. On 2nd, we're gonna head down towards the park. I accidentally brought my tripod today when I left the house instead of my normal grip for the camera, so it's a bit heavier than it normally is. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. It's been a busy few days. So today is great because yesterday I made it out. As you saw in the car with Leo, we got the computer. We went to Maxi Pali and we got the tables. We got all the stuff that I needed, and effectively I have moved out of the hotel myself. Now I still have some stuff in the office, but by and large I am moved out. I no longer have to go back there to work. I don't have to go back for the internet access. I don't need to go back to stay. That is pretty much prepped to become Yvonne's space. Not quite. We got some things we got to clean up, but I am out of it. So, whew, that was awesome. I have the desks set up. I did this mostly last night, getting the desks set up in the living room here in León at the house, and got the computer up and running. So today is my day to really be working on editing and everything, because I am right at the line where I need to get things uploaded so that you guys don't miss an episode. That was my day, pretty much all day working on that, which is great. It's so nice and comfortable, other than the heat, because there's no air conditioning, working in León. León is, I know I've mentioned it before, a few degrees warmer than the beach and does not have as much air. It's not completely unbearable, but it is a very hot city with very little air, and you feel it. You really feel it. And when you're working all day in a big gaming chair that does not breathe at all in a corner of the living room with multiple computers, it gets really warm. So I'm cooking in there. Other than that, it's very comfortable. The internet is a little bit less than half the speed that we have at the beach, so I do notice my uploads and downloads take quite a bit longer, and that really does impact my workflow, because I record most everything with the GoPro and then have the GoPro upload to GoPro Online. Then I catalog everything, then I download the stuff that I need for an episode. That's a long process. It keeps me busy, and I try when I can, if I'm doing like some iPhone filming or something off the Olympus, like for example, I got the parrot the other day, or some of the shots from the cemetery Guadalupe. When I do that, I put those directly on the computer, do my editing, and then I upload them later as like a backup. But if I'm doing stuff from the GoPro, it goes directly up. So I have a very long process of uploading videos, downloading videos, cleaning them up, and I notice. So working from the house does give a bit more of a challenge, that I have to plan quite a bit more when it's gonna upload, when it's gonna download. So I have to be very diligent about making sure I have either uploads or downloads, or sometimes both, running through the night, because sometimes a single process can take 3 hours. And then of course, as I've said before, GoPro processing some of this stuff can take quite a bit. I'm gonna walk over. This is just a really cute building here. I don't know how I've never noticed this one really before. It is, I guess I've noticed, but I never really took a picture. This is a hostel located here, and it's really close to my house. It's very hard for me to see my screen here. It is, oh, it's bright. I've got sweat in my eyes already. I don't normally, I mean, I get a little bit sweaty when I come out and do these videos for you guys, but this is quite a bit more than usual. I mean, I'm already feeling it. I can feel my face burning through my beard. That's how much sun there is today. I don't know why today's so much more intense, but it's pretty extreme. This evening, Liesl and I spent some time getting Plex working. Actually, Luciana and I started working on it. See, I'm starting to have problems seeing. Luciana really wanted to start watching the Harry Potter movies, which we own, but we don't have quick access to them to make it easy for her to watch on her iPad. So Gray had spoke to me a couple days ago. By the way, hi to Gray, who watches the show. That he has a Plex server that we use, and we're able to watch things on that, but we haven't set it up since we've been down here. So he's like, hey, you got, you know, there's some shows and stuff on there, you could just use that. And I'm like, oh, we got to do that. But I don't know how to, you know, we have a new TV with new devices, everything's different than it was. Very cute house here too. And so Luciana really wanted to watch the Harry Potters, so I'm like, okay, let's get this figured out. Couldn't get it to really work on our iPad, but Liesl and I sat down and worked with it on the new LG TV that we have, and that was able to hook up to Plex no problem, more or less no problem. We had to play around with a number of settings, and then it turns out it gave us an error that there wasn't enough storage to do the transcoding, because it couldn't handle the bandwidth of just sending the film. And I'm like, okay, it doesn't have enough storage? What are we supposed to do about that? So I went and found a 1/4 terabyte USB stick, plugged it into the back, rebooted the TV, formatted the drive from the TV, and the TV recognized that it had an additional 1/4 terabyte of storage and started downloading movies. Who knew? Very, very new experience for us, but it worked. And so a movie that Liesl and I have been trying to watch together for several months, maybe much longer, I'm not sure. I know that at some point she and I had searched on it, I'm gonna cross the road here, and we're unable to find it, but she had wanted to watch it with me, is Bring It On, the 22-year-old cult classic movie. And so I'm like, oh, we have access to it now. As we go past Dos Que Tres. And so that's what we did. We watched that together this evening. That was a lot of fun. She actually really enjoyed it, which it's tough with a movie like Bring It On, because you don't know if she's gonna be like stuck on the fact that it's a silly cheerleader movie and goofy, and then you're like, oh, it's just, but it's a social commentary, and it's a very, you know, 1990s thing. Like, there's a lot to it, and a lot of really important actors came from that movie or kind of found themselves while doing that movie. And so it's a really important one to see, but you just never know. But she liked it, she got the humor, she enjoyed it, we had a good time. So that was really nice. A little bit loud out here. So that was our Monday. I really just spent the entire day doing editing. I'm really happy with some of the stuff we have done. It's pretty cool. I like, we've got some better videos with some additional content going on. This week, there's gonna be a few days that are a little bit less exciting. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do my best to get out and go some kind of interesting places, but there's very limited time. I've been extremely busy all week. There is a dog and ducks running around, and it's with the heat and all the things we have going on this week. I've got a few days where recording is hard, and I'm so far behind on the editing that I have to spend quite a bit of time doing editing to be able to get the videos ready for you. So I have to kind of cut back on, ooh, I just walked into a pole. With my arm, I'm fine, for recording the videos this week. So I have to kind of temper things. So once we get caught up, I have the workflows now. We're now moved out to the house, and that's gonna make it that we're really, really able to do the videos and get much better content out. But I'm very happy with some of the videos that we've gotten done. It's much better content, it's very interesting. We're starting to get clips of other things. So more of that is coming. I'm finally able to make it happen. And yeah, I'll see all of you tomorrow from Tuesday here in León, Nicaragua.